funny little shit, isn't he? I don't know how I'm going to follow that. All right, guys, quick introduction by way of a little bit about me. I turned 50 years old this year. 50. I look good, right? Let's see. There's the old people. I look good, right? 50. You want to know the secret? The secret? Don't get married. No, marriage ages people, ages them quick. My best friend, when he got married 3 weeks later, Boy Scouts were trying to help him across the street. He was 34. The sad part is, he let them. I gotta keep in shape. I have to stay good looking, otherwise I'll never get laid. But I did meet a woman about 5 years ago. I got married. She's a beautiful woman. She's smart, intelligent, the love of my life. She is my best friend. You always like to marry your best friend. It's wonderful. We will always have something to talk about. I still can't get laid, but we'll always have something to talk about. And when I married her, she had children of her own. How many people have kids? You got your own kids, right? Applause survey. All right. How many of you have stepkids? All right, a little less, but you got stepkids, you love them like your own. It was kind of weird because I never had children of my own. I felt lucky because I never had to deal with poopy diapers, or I never had to deal with midnight feedings or terrible twos. My girlfriend, her youngest daughter was 13. So I went right into the high holy hell that's adolescence. Oh my God. Oh, my 13-year-old puberty is frightening. No, you're right, she had 3 kids. So it was kind of strange to date a woman with 3 children. I've never had to do that. I know those of you that are a little younger, you're going to go, well, why would I date a girl with 3 kids? I was 45. I wasn't expecting to meet a virgin. Now without ending up on Dateline. Welcome, this is To Catch a Predator. So her youngest is 13. When we moved in together, the girl was at puberty, and the mother sat her down and said, all right, honey, you are not going to start dating until you are 18. I turned to my wife and said, I got bad news for you. They won't stop. They start with a 13 or younger. She didn't want to hear this. So and then that gene kicks in, right? That you guys, all men have this gene, that you want to protect the people you love. And even though she's my stepdaughter, daddy's little girl kicks in. I just wanted to protect her from, and especially boys. And there's nothing more heartwarming than when a 13-year-old girl looks at you and says, screw you, you're not my real father. I looked her right in the eye. I said, that's okay, somebody in this house calls me daddy. Is that wrong? She's a sweet kid. I come home one night, she wasn't home, and I said to my wife, I said, where's the little girl? She goes, oh, she's next door playing with Kevin's Wii. Yeah, the next day I bought her an iPad. And you guys have iPads, right? I heard people have an iPad, a Galaxy tablet, right? The Amazon Kindle, basically it's a $400 book cover. But the iPad is a good item. We on long road trips, I give it to her in the back seat. She'll read books, watch movies, she'll play Angry Birds. You people played Angry Birds, right? Yeah, of course, it's a fun game. When I was little, do you know how I occupied myself in the back seat of a car on long road trips? Old guys, back me up. We'd roll down the window. By the way, those of you who are under 30 don't know what this means. We'd roll down the window, stick our hand out and play this game. I used to think if I get the other hand out, the other one, I'd get airborne. My father would mess with me. If I did this, he'd hit the brakes. Dad, I slowed the car down! My version of Angry Birds, if I timed it just right. Got one. Other games we played on long distance road trips. You guys know this game? Punch Buggy. Slug Bug, that's the Western version. Back east it's called Punch Buggy. Those of you that are not familiar, here's the premise. If you're driving and a Volkswagen Beetle drives by, you hit the kid next to you as hard as you can. Punch Buggy, no punchbacks! This game is cruel. My cousin was an expert at this game. He'd spot him 3 miles down the road, hit me so hard, my arm would be numb for an hour. I couldn't play this game anymore. It came out looking like this. And then we drove past the Volkswagen dealership. The son of a bitch almost put me in a coma. The project was modern technology and its effects on the human condition. Modern technology. I didn't know what my wife meant when she said Kevin's Wii. According to my wife, I didn't know what to do with my own Wii. Notice the women laughed the loudest at that joke. Inevitably, they compare you to their father. their real father. My real father did it this way. My real father did it that way. I blame their mother because she was always saying, my ex-husband did it this way. My ex-husband did it that way. Finally, I told her, if you don't shut up, I'm going to put my pants back on and get out of bed.
Oh my God.
You got your wife, you fall with her from time to time, right? It's natural, it's normal. We fight, and in fact, the other day I was on the cell phone with her and I had a Freudian slip. You know a Freudian slip, right? I wanted to say, shut the hell up, you miserable, frigid hag, but what came out was, I'm sorry, honey. And I think there's something wrong with my phone, because every time I argue with her, the call drops. And her ex-husband, he's one of those real smarmy guys, because he thinks he's got it all. And he drives a Mercedes, he's got a $150,000 a year job, he's got 17-inch biceps, works out all the time, but I got him, good. The other day, when he came by to pick up his daughter, I said, do me a favor, when you come back on Sunday, try not to get here before 3 o'clock, because at 12 o'clock, after I'm done banging your ex-wife, she's going to want a nap after she's had a real orgasm. The son of a bitch almost put me in a coma. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Michael Menz. I want to thank you all very much. Good night. Keep it cold for Michael Menz, ladies and gentlemen. Let him hear it.